Okay, well, when I decided I wanted to move, it was a couple years ago, and my husband had died several yeed ago, and I had said I was never going to leave the house. Well, it was a big house, and it was getting to be too much for me. It was an older house. I knew I had a lot of repairs, or not repairs, but updates I wanted to do, and so I thought, well, I'm just going to find a condo. And I looked for a year. And I dragged my kids all over the place, and I couldn't find anything that I felt I could afford and that I liked. So I told my kids I'm going to stay where I am. So that was the beginning. Yeah. And then from then on, my sister found a condo here in Columbus, and she wanted me to come look at it just to give her support. So I did. And then I found this place. While I was with my sister, and the real estate person at this condo association said, well, you know, there's a better way to do this for seniors. And she started telling us about the HECM loan, and I said, this is too good to be true. I mean, this was really just too good to be true, and I kind of, in a way, I brushed it off a little bit. And then we started asking questions, and I said, wow, I could get what I really want, not just a little tiny cracker box, and more than what I ever dreamed I could have, and still have some money left over, you know, for my retirement years. So my sister not only bought one, but I did too. And then I called my kids. I said, guess what I did? They were really shocked. So, but anyway, they were real happy for me as well. Before I really made up my mind, I did talk to them about the financing, and they really thought it was a good idea for me. They were 100% behind it. And it was explained very well to my sister and I about how it works. And so we were able to explain it to them, and they thought it was a good deal. I've got two of my daughters that are in finance, and they agreed. So anyway, my son is more in a maintenance type work, and he just thought the construction here was made real well, and that it was a good purchase for me. Well, a lot. I would not have this place, number one, because I'm able to get a beautiful, spacious condo that I've got lots of room for my kids and grandkids to come and spend time here with me. I've got extra bedrooms, things like that. It's as big a house as what I had before, or almost as big anyway. And I still have money set aside, extra money. We did have some, obviously. I had money set aside for retirement years, but my husband had been sick for a very long time, and a lot of our savings did get eaten away with his illness. So I was able to replace all that. And so I'm in a good place here, financially, and I'm happy here. I'm not spending all my time, you know, doing yard work and snow plowing. I did all my snow plowing before. I did all my yard work. I still do. I've got a nice little garden space, you know, around my patio, and I can plant some flowers and things like that. But I'm not tied down to a house. I love living next door to my sister. That's just going to be, you know, a bonus for me. And she wouldn't be able to be in the condo she's in either without the HECM loan. So we're both in a better place that way. I'm close to my kids, and that's good. So condo life is nice. I've got some really nice neighbors, and I'm enjoying it. I guess I would just, if anybody is retired and they're thinking about moving, I would really encourage them to look into the HECM program, because it really does offer so much. There's a big worry taken away, you know, financially. I don't have monthly mortgage payments. Well, I didn't before either, but I don't have repair bills. I'm in a new place. There's not a high maintenance here, so that's good. And I do have that extra cushion of savings that I didn't have before. Just a little more to fall back on in case I do have some emergency things come up. I'm able to, you know, be a little more secure and just not, it's taken some worries away from me. So I would highly recommend it to anyone. I would at least ask them to look into it. Might not be the best for everyone, but it was a very good choice for me.